Miss Candy was Brant County SPCA rescue, and she was at the shelter for about 3 months before she came to me. And it was during the pandemic and they were closing the shelters, so they needed the dogs to go to foster homes, and I had had boxers for 20 years, so I was asked to take her, and she came to me, and she's been well loved ever since. So when Candy came to me, she had all kinds of masses in her mouth, and it did make it difficult for her to eat, so she was quite thin when she came to me, and I think the shelter also stressed her out a little bit. So we started mixing her food with canned food and water, and she started eating like an absolute champ, and she started gaining weight very quickly. Maybe too much, but she's now happy and a bit chunky. When she had the first set of masses removed, it was the ones that hung from her mouth, and it made an absolute huge difference. And they pulled a tooth that had been rotten in her mouth and had caused her to have the worst breath ever. So once that was all done and she was more comfortable, you could tell that she was just happier and wanting to run around and play more. She couldn't play very well with the masses in her mouth because she couldn't pick things up. So once the masses were gone, she was a lot happier for sure. The first day she came, she tried to jump up on the couch with the other two, and my other female, Bella, put her in her place right away, and Candy jumped down and was totally fine with it. And within about 2 days, they were on the couch cuddling together, and now they're the best of friends. She was so sweet and such a kind little girl that she just fit in so well. She was very respectful of the other dogs and didn't jump up and didn't steal food off the tables, and they all started to just play together, and she's got another boxer brother, Bandit, and he loves her too. Adopt, don't shop for sure. There's so many dogs in shelters. Good dogs, just because they're in a shelter doesn't mean they're a bad dog. They're not adoptable. The shelters are full of amazing dogs like Candy, and you need to give them a try because they want to be loved as much as any other dog.